Imagine an AI that understands medical images as well as a radiologist. Now imagine anyone can use it, no coding required. It's a revolutionary AI model designed to analyze medical images with incredible precision. But here's the problem. It requires coding skills to use. So, I built an app anyone can use. You can find the app on Hugging Face. I will share the link in the description. To start it, just press restart this space and wait until it's started. It will take a while. Now that the space is up and running, let me show you how to use it. It's 4 steps. First, you upload an image. Then you select the modality type, which can be, for example, a CT or MRI. Then you select the targets you want to detect. And finally, you click Submit and then wait for the prediction. Let's upload the first image. So here, you click on this field. Then you choose one image. I will choose this one here, CT abdomen. And now we will choose the correct modality type, which is CT abdomen. And now let's choose some interesting targets. In this example, I will choose stomach, aorta, kidney, and liver. And now I press Submit and wait for the prediction. And here you can see the result. So the machine has predicted that this blue area is the stomach, this is the aorta, the green area here is the kidney, and the liver is this reddish big thing. You might have noticed that each target comes with its corresponding number. In this example, 0.76 or 0.75. And this number represents how certain the model is that, for example, this orange area is the aorta. And what you can also see here is that there's a field for targets not found. In this example, the machine has found all targets that you have been looking for, but it might happen that you're looking for something, but the machine actually doesn't find it in your uploaded image. So in the next example, we will have that case actually. The next example is also a CT, but let's use it from the examples below. We will choose the example CT chest here. And if you scroll up, you will see that this is now the input image. And the modality type is CT chest. Now let's choose COVID-19 infection and tumor. And let's click Submit. What you can see now is that the machine has found a tumor here, this blue dot, with this certainty value of 0.72, but it has not found a COVID-19 infection because the corresponding value is below the threshold of 0.05. Now let's have a closer look at the underlying machine learning model called BiomedParse. You can find the link in the description of the video. The full title of the paper is BiomedParse, a biomedical foundation model for image parsing of everything, everywhere, all at once. If you scroll down, you will see interesting figures. So let's zoom in. What this model can do is it can differentiate between 82 object types. So And what you can see here is the ontology, like the hierarchical view of the objects it can detect. It can basically detect organs and abnormalities. For example, it can detect the lung, or more specifically, the right lung, the left lung, or upper lung lobe. And it can also detect a lot of abnormalities. For example, lung tumor, colon tumor, or lung nodule. It can detect all of these targets or objects in 9 different modalities. And you can see them here. For example, CT, MRI, X-ray, until OCT. And the final feature I want to highlight is that compared to previous models, BiomedParse marks the targets with masks down to the pixel level. Previous models or previous state-of-the-art models used bounding boxes, as you can see here. This is a bounding box of MedSam. And here what you can see colored in orange or reddish is a pixel by pixel mask predicted by BiomedParse. And because it's using pixel by pixel masks, it's now state of the art regarding segmentation accuracy, especially for complex shapes like tumors. It even outperforms MedSam. But what exactly can BiomedParse do? To find more information, let's go to their GitHub space. I will provide the link in the description. What you can see here are some example medical images. You can see the input image and the corresponding prediction here. For example, here's I think it's a CT of a lung. Scrolling further down, you see that you can actually interact interactively by prompting BiomedParse. But here, this is a big fast, this GIF, so I will download it and then let's open it in a player. Here's the GIF in the player. The input image is a brain scan. And let's see what the prompt is. It's find the whole tumor core. And this is the machine's output. Here's the mask. This is what the machine has found. And the answer is, I found the target on the right based on your text prompt, tumor core. Now let's see what the next text prompt is. Just the enhancing part of the tumor, please. As you can see here now, the prediction is different. It just marks this area here, this ring, and it's not a disk anymore. And this is the output text. I found the target on the right based on your text prompt, enhancing tumor. Let's have a look at the second example. This time it's a CT of an abdomen, it seems to me. Let's see what the text prompt is. Find COVID-19 infected region. Here's the prediction. So the model has found here in this area a COVID-19 infection. And it says, I found the target on the right based on your text prompt, COVID-19 infection. Let's see what the follow-up prompt is. Any lung nodules? And here you can see that the model says, the object you are looking for may not be present in the image. Please check the text prompt and the image type you selected. And you can see the same here. Let's go to the third and final example video. The input image is a pathology image. Let's see what the text prompt is. Get all cell types. And what you can see here is that it says, I found the following objects in the image: connective tissue cells, inflammatory cells, neoplastic cells. And you can see here the correspondingly marked areas in the output image. At the bottom of the page you can see the 9 imaging modalities that the model supports, and for each modality an example image. For example here, the prompt is COVID-19 infection in the chest, CT. This is the raw input image, all in grayscale. And here in blue you can see that the model has found a COVID-19 infection in this blue area here. Or here, input prompt being lower grade glioma in brain MRI. This being the input image, and this is the prediction. And maybe let's have a look at the final example here. The input prompt is melanoma in skin dermoscopy, and this is the prediction. Let's talk about the limitations of the Hugging Face space compared to the model as described in the research paper. In the research paper, the model discriminates between up to 82 different object types, whereas the Hugging Face space only supports 61 different object types. As a reminder, you can see here the diagram from the research paper that shows the different types of object types. In a moment, I will explain why there is a difference between both models. The second difference is about how users interact with the model. In the research paper's model, you can interactively prompt the machine for what you're looking for, whereas in the Hugging Face space, you interact with a static interface. For instance, when you prompt, you can say, get all nodules and COVID-19 infections in a lung CT. In the static interface, on the other hand, you have to first select from a predefined list of modalities the image type, for example, CT lung, and then you have to select all the object types that you're looking for in that modality. I don't see that as a major limitation of the Hugging Face space because it reduces ambiguity. If you can freely describe what you're looking for in a modality, there's a chance that the model misunderstands you. Whereas when you have to select what you're looking for from a predefined list, there is no ambiguity. So why does the Hugging Face space only support 61 object types, while the research paper mentions 82? Let me break it down for you. It boils down to this. There are two models working together under the hood, and one of them supports fewer object types than the other. The dark gray rectangle on the left represents the first model. This model generates masks for the targets that you're looking for in the input image. But generating masks isn't enough. We need to know if the mask actually matches the target. That's where the second model, shown in blue, comes in. It validates the masks and checks if they correspond to the target. Think of it as a double-check system. Here's a simple example. Imagine you're looking for an apple, but the generated mask has the form of a banana. The mask validation model would catch that mismatch and flag it with a low p-value. P-values are the key to deciding whether a target was found. On the right-hand side you can see an example. Tumor has been found with a p-value of 0.027, whereas COVID-19 infection has not been found because the p-value is below the threshold of 0.05. The first model, the mask predictor, supports 82 object types, but the mask validation model only 61. I wanted to make sure the app provides reliable results and notifies you when a target isn't found. That's why the Hugging Face space only supports 61 object types. Despite these limitations, the space is a simple way to explore what's possible with BiomedParse. BiomedParse is an amazing tool for medical imaging, and my Hugging Face space makes it accessible to everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe for more AI and medical imaging content. Let me know in the comments what features would you like to see and added to the space. And don't forget to share this video with doctors, medical researchers, or anyone curious about AI in the healthcare.